Hi guys, it's Katie here again from BellaCreativa. I have another little project to share with you. So I have been thinking about Christmas presents. I'm a little bit ahead of myself, which is really unusual for me. And I have also been thinking about all the scraps that I have and what I could do with them to make cute little quick gifts and stocking fillers and just fun things. So I have come up with these. And I thought I'd show you, and then I thought we'd make some. So these are little gift boxes, little hexagonal gift boxes with this fancy cutout. This one is the roses one, and inside these is a set of earrings, little rose earrings that just sit in the box like that. So that is one set. I also have some here that look like feathers, so I've put some foil, silver foil behind there, and so when you open up that one we have a set of feather earrings that just sit nicely in this little gift box. Then we have this one here, and I've put vellum behind here, and this one's called Flourish. So when we open this one up, oops, if we opened it up the right way round, we would have these little flourish earrings that sit in this little gift box like this. And I'll close that one up. This one here is the damask design, and this one's got the acetate behind here, and this is just purple cardstock, and I sprayed it with a bit of glitter spray. It looks pretty snazzy. And when you open that one up, there are some matching earrings in there, little damask earrings in there as well. I think these are lovely. Okay, so that's the damask set. And then, if I put the lid on, I think they look so lovely. This set here is a plain set, so I've just put some a little scrappy piece of scrapbook paper on here. I thought it looked nice with the gold foiling. And then when you open this one up, these are just plain. I've just coated them, and I've used that same gold foiled scrap paper to make these earrings. So these are actually sort of freebies, I guess, that come with all of these three here. Because all I've done is use the backing mat that can come with this one. So I'm going to show you that today. So there's 4 sets of earrings. You could make them out, I've made these out of my scrappy bits of cardstock, and I think they've come up fantastic. You could make them out of faux leather. I just couldn't find any. Oh, there's a dog having a dream in the background. Can you hear her? Little puppy. I forgot what I was saying. Let's just get on with it, shall we? So let me show you the files for these. There are 4 sets of files. They just come like this. So this is the box lid, so we're looking at the Flourish one here. So this is the lid for the box, and then the pink piece underneath is what I've cut out of, in this instance, the vellum, and I think that looks really fancy. This is the alternative lid for the box, and that is with no cutout whatsoever, so that's what I've done with this one here. So you can choose whether to have this box lid with the fancy cutout or a box lid like this. This is the box base, so that's this bit on the bottom. And this is the box insert where the earrings sit. So when we open it up, this white section here fits perfectly inside, and it's got the 2 little holes all ready to go. And then of course these are the earrings themselves. So in this instance I haven't used the matte so that these are clear and you can see straight through them. But the ones I'm going to make today, we're going to use all of the pieces to make some earrings. So that's the Flourish design. The roses is exactly the same, so you get the 2 box lids and the other pieces. And then this one here, oh, it's printed the wrong way. Oops, this one here is the feathers design. And then back again this way. This one here is the damask. So this is how, this is what the SVG file will look like when it comes to you. Just that I'd show you so that it's not foreign to you. So I think what we'll do now is, I think we're going to make these ones today. And I have some paper and some cardstock ready to go. So let's just nip over to the computer and upload this to Cricut Design Space and get it ready to cut out, and then we'll come back and make our earrings and our little gift box. Okay? Okay, so here I am at my computer and I have downloaded the SVG from the Etsy site, and it's turned up in my downloads folder here, Flourish Earrings and Gift Box Set.svg. So it's ready to go. We don't need to do anything now except upload it to Cricut Design Space. So let's go over to Cricut Design Space, and in the left hand side I'm going to click on Upload, and then I'm going to click on Upload Image and Browse, and then I need to go back to my Downloads folder, Downloads, and I'm going to click on this file that we've just downloaded and click Open. And this is our file here for the Flourish Earrings and Gift Box, and that's, it says here Flourish Earrings and Gift Box Set. I'm going to click on Save, and then I'm going to click on that folder, that image, and click Insert Image and pop that on a blank canvas in Cricut Design Space. So now we just need to do a couple of things to this before we can start making our earrings and gift box. The first thing we need to do is ungroup it. So here on the left is the gift box lid with the flourish design, and then underneath it, oh, there we go. My computer's running a bit slow because it's uploading something in the background. But underneath it is the mat for the gift box that we can cut out of glitter cardstock or vellum or acetate, anything we like. But this one here, we need to change these internal lines from cut lines to score lines. So if I go over to the layers panel, you can see this is the piece that we've highlighted here. I need to click on these lines here that say cut, and then I'm going to go up to the left top here, it says line type, click on that drop down box and change it from cut to score. And then I'm going to go back over to my layers panel and I'm going to select that whole piece again. So I'm going to click on here where that little arrow is, and it will highlight those two pieces, and then I'm going to click attach. Right, so I need to do that for all of these pieces. So this is another box lid. This is one without the cutout. So if you just wanted to make a normal box lid, you can. So again, I'm going to click on those cut lines. I'm going to go up to line type, change them to score, click on that whole little section and click attach. This piece here is the bottom of our box. We need to do the same thing for that. So click on my cut lines, change them to score, click on the whole little piece and click attach, and the same for this one as well. Change those cut lines to score lines, click and attach. So this is the little piece that inserts into the box with the little holes in it where you can hang your earrings. Okay, so we don't need to do anything to the earrings themselves, but today I'm going to cut this out of some black cardstock, and I'm going to use some fancy marbled paper and try something different. So just for this exercise, I'm going to change all these pieces that I'm cutting out of black cardstock to actually looking black on my screen. So I'm going to go over here and select this. Well, first of all, I'm going to hide this box lid here because I want to use this fancy one. So I'm just going to hide that. And then for this piece here, I am going to change this to black. So I need to click on the actual piece itself, not the score lines. And then I'm going to change it to black. Now the score lines are still there, we just can't see them. I'm going to do the same for this one. Click on that one, change it to black. And the same for this one. This is just so in my mind I know which pieces I need to cut. Okay, so all my box pieces are black. Now my earrings are in two little groups here. I need to ungroup those so I can play with these as well. So for this guy here, I'm going to cut him in black as well. So let me change that one to black. Do the same for this one. Oops, we'll ungroup that. And I'm going to change that one to black as well. Let's move this one out of the way. Make this one black. So, alright, I'll put that one there. So I'm actually going to cut out 2 pieces for each earring because I want to sandwich them together to make them a little stronger. So I'm going to duplicate that. Perfect. Now I'm also going to cut out 2 of these in black. So I'll put those up there and I'll click duplicate. And so these 2 here I'm going to make black. So let's go and change those to black. Okay, now for each earring I'm also going to cut out 2 of these little guys out of some gold and black marbled paper. I'm also going to just grab this one out of the way because I'm going to do the same thing there. Let's put that one over there. Okay, I'm cutting these ones out of, all 3 of these out of marbled paper. It's gold and black. So I'm going to change these 3 to yellow so that I know that that's what I'm doing there. So nice bright yellow. Okay, and then I also want to cut one of these out of black as well. So I'm going to duplicate that and drag that down here, and I'm going to make this little guy black. Okay, so now all my black pieces will cut out together, and my 3 little pieces here, actually I think I want 2 more of these because I think I want to put that paper on both sides of my earrings. So let's grab these 2 and click duplicate. This is just because I want to have that fancy marbled paper on the front and back of my earrings. Okay, so that's all my pieces ready to cut out. So now I can click on make it, and I might need to move things around a little bit because, yeah, so it hasn't put everything on there, but there's lots of room still on there. So I'm going to move these all over to my other mat. I don't know why it couldn't put them there itself because there's plenty of room. We can make it fit. It doesn't matter whereabouts on my piece of cardstock they are because it's just plain black cardstock. So it's just let's just move some stuff around, squish them in. And this one, move object, and put it over here. Pick him up and move him down here maybe. 2 more. Move object, confirm, and put him down here. And then this last one, move object. So in this instance I'm using a whole sheet of 12 by 12, but for this I would be tempted to use up all my little scrappy pieces of cardstock. Okay, so there's all my black pieces all on one mat ready to cut, and then this is my marbled paper here ready to cut. So then I can just click continue. I'm using my maker today. It's a bit slow, as I say, I've got something running in the background. I'm going to select medium cardstock, and I'm going to change the scoring wheel to the scoring stylus. And the reason I like to do that is because the scoring stylus sits in the pen holder, so then I don't have to change out any of the tools halfway through. So then it's all ready to go. Okay, so we're back at the table and I've got all my little pieces cut out. So here is my earrings. We cut 4 of these little guys out. So we're going to make 2 earrings with those. I'm just going to stack them one on top of the other for a bit of extra strength. So that's those ones. This is that gold and black marble paper that I was telling you about. So this is actually the paper here, and my son and I actually made this ourselves. This is the marble paper that you can make with shaving cream. It's so much fun. We made a huge mess and had a great time. But I thought when I saw it, oh, that'll make awesome earrings or some kind of jewellery. So that's what I've done. So I've cut out 4 of these little guys here. Aren't they gorgeous? And then we have cut out 4 of these in the black so that we can stack those up as well. I don't know if I said I would cut out 2 or 4, but anyway, I've cut out 4. Don't know why. Do we need 4? Why not? Okay, and then this is our box base. And I have already, I'm sorry, I know it's in black and that never works really well on the camera, but you can see the score lines, I think, pretty clearly, and the tabs, and I've just folded all of those in. This is our little insert piece, so I've folded those in, ready to go. This is the marble paper that we're going to use in our box lid, which is this one here, which is cut out. I've already folded it up, and that's going to go under there like that. Oh, that's going to look smashing. But because it's just white paper on the back, it's actually just copy paper, and it's all stained from when we were making it. I've also cut out a black one of these so I can just make it a little bit neater and stick that on there. So let's start with the box, shall we? Put those guys to the side. So I need some glue. Couple of bits of glue here, and I'm just using my usual Helmar's Tiger Grip glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a bit of glue on each of these tabs and then fold them in and attach them to the side. This is really easy, but I'll show you, because sometimes when you look at an SVG file you think, what? How does that go together? Oops. Doesn't go together at all if you can't get your fingers to cooperate. Okay. I'm trying not to get glue everywhere. Easier said than done. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way around and do this. So we will be doing exactly the same thing for the box base. So I probably will try not to do that on camera so that you oh, do you have to get glue everywhere, Katie? Every single time. Okay. Pop that onto there, like so. Hold it for a minute. I think these would look cute under the Christmas tree. I've got a bit of a fascination for cute things under Christmas trees, it has to be said. I have this image of all these boxes, pretty little boxes sitting under the Christmas tree, which is kind of hilarious because all the kids in my family are at that age now when all they want is money. And so, you know, money doesn't take up much room under the Christmas tree. Maybe I'll make them some little boxes. I can make them some of the little Altoid tins and put the money in there. That might look nice. Won't take up much room though. It'll be a scant looking Christmas tree. I'll just have to wrap up some boxes in wrapping paper and put it under the tree so it looks like it's good. Okay, so that's that one. How do we go? Not bad. Then these little tabs here, I'm just going to fold them out. I'm going to try anyway, fold them out a little bit, just so I can get some glue on them. Okay, so then I'm just going to put some glue on those tabs and then just fold them in, and that's just going to hold that little tab that we've stuck down and also just reinforce the sides a little bit, make it a little bit stronger. I might just grab a little bone folder and just run along there. And so I'm just going to do that all the way around. Oh, always make such a gluey mess. Run that along there. Alright, lucky the glue dries clear, even if it's not clear now. It's such a mess. Oh, you take your time and don't make quite such a gluey mess as me. Wipe that up. this tab here. And while I'm at it, I'll put some on that last one. I'll just fold that one in. Give it a press. Fold this one in. I've got glue on my fingers. Okay. And so I'm just running along here with my bone folder to make sure that they're stuck down. Got a nice big gluey gollop. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think it is. There. Okay, so you can see my glues everywhere, but that's okay. It will dry clear. So that's our lid. It's as simple as that. So I'm just going to really carefully just run along these edges here just to get that to sit a little bit flatter. Like so. And then we can just pop our insert in. So I think it might be easier for me to put some glue on the back of here and attach, well, I'll put some glue on here and attach this one here before I put it in the lid. So I'll just put some glue on here. Could you imagine how many earrings you could make after you've made a mini album or something and you've got all that scrap paper? And I don't know about you, but I keep all the tiniest pieces quite ridiculously. And they just sit there and I never use them. But you could make earrings out of them. Really wouldn't need much. Okay, so I haven't done a fabulous job of lining that up, but I just don't want to take up all your time. So what I can do, I just love that marbled paper, is I'll just grab my scissors and just trim these little scary bits of white paper off here. Not that it really matters, but if I don't do it, I'll think I wish I had. Okay. So now, I think I'll use my fine liner. I should use my fine liner for everything. I'm just going to run around these edges here, really close to where the cutout is, because this is where we will stick our little insert. I just love how the earrings match the little gift box. I think it's cute. And of course, these earrings, I think, would also be a great size to just make one and wear it as a pendant. Okay, so then I am going to run around some of these bigger parts with my glue fine liner. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a little bit overcome with glue excitement like I am. So I always use too much glue. I buy glue in lots of 3 bottles at a time now. Also because lately, I think it's a COVID thing, nothing's available in the store. I can only buy it online. So I think, well, if I'm paying shipping, I'm sure shipping for 3 at a time is cheaper than paying for them at 1 at a time. And the rate of time that it's taking to get anything, I would have used one of them before the next one came. Okay. So I'm just, it doesn't have to be a lot. And then I'm just going to pop this on here. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer to me so I can see. Drop it in there. And then just squash it down. I don't think that's perfectly lined up, but I don't think it will matter. Okay, just give it I'll grab my little trusty rag and just slide around here. Makes it easier. Okay, and there's our lid. Oh, it's smashing. There we go. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. Okay, so that's our lid done. We'll keep that out. So I'm going to make the base as well. So the base is exactly the same. So you can see I'm just going to attach this little tab to here and then fold those tabs in exactly the same way. I'll tell you what, I'll do it now, but I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch me in real time do this. Okay, so there's the base, which I've made in exactly the same way as the lid. So that should just slide on pretty easily, just like so. And there's our little gift box. Oh, we've got this bit. Okay, so this is the bit that slides in. So all we need to do is just put a little blob of glue on this little tab here, these tiny little tabs, and then just close those up. I should use this fine liner glue for everything because I've made far less mess making the bottom of the box than I ever did the top. And it just goes to show you how little glue you actually need. I say, but I always use too much. This one. And this one. And is this the last one? No, this one's the last one. Okay, that one on there. There's a little doggo of mine snoring behind me. Okay, that's that. So then that should just slide in here. It might need a little bit of finagling to get in, but once it's in, it should be fine. Let's just finagle this in. Would help. This is where it takes me 10 minutes to get it in. It helps to. There we go. There we go. And that just slides in there, and that just gives something for our little earrings to sit on. So that's our box, nice and easy. And of course, you could make this box for anything. It could be a gift box for any reason, any tiny little thing. I mean, you could put lollies in there or anything. It's just so sweet. I have got glue stuck on here, which is, I'll have to sort that out later, but there we go. Love it. Next stop, earrings. Okay. So obviously I have 2 earrings, but for today I will just make one on camera. So for each earring I'm going to need 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Does that leave me with 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those? Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for each earring. First thing I'm going to do is attach this to here, so just to make it a little bit stronger. So let's do that. So I'm just going to run around with my fine, whoops, good start. Run around with my little fine liner here. There could be other ways of doing this, but this is how I do it. So I am going to make sure that I get every little bit, because I don't want them running away or sort of flipping up. Okay. Silence. I feel like I need to fill it. Okay, I'll just do that. And there like that. Okay. Then I'm just going to turn this sideways because it's easier for me. And the other thing I'm going to do is grab a set of tweezers just in case. And I'm just going to try and line these two up. I'm making sure that I've got them the right way round. And just going to slide them into place as best I can. Then I've done that. Any places where I think it needs to come together, I just grab both of the layers with my tweezers and sort of squeeze them together to make sure that it's all lined up the way I want. And then I can press those bits down. That's just how I've found is the easiest way to do it. Then when I'm happy, I can give it a good press. Run around it with my bone folder really carefully so I don't upset any of those little cutouts. And that is our first bit done. And I feel like I need to, there's a bit in here that I need to poke out. There we go. Come off. And I glued it in. There we go. Okay, I'll just give that a good press and I'll just put that, set that aside to dry. That's that one done. Then I am going to attach these to these, one on each. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that. So I think it might be easier to put it on the black. I can see it and it's a little bit firmer. So I'm just going to run around here. Glue all over there and attach this one. I'm going to turn it to the side again. It's just easier for me. Pop that down, pick it up and wiggle into place. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter because it never is for me. Okay, and then I'm just going to smooth that one down as well. Like so. Happy with that. I'll do the same with this one. I'll punch my little hole out of here. Okay, and put some glue on here. This is just one way you can make the earrings. You don't have to make them this way. Just a suggestion, just an idea. Use your creativity, use your scrap paper or create some like I did. You know, get a bit mixed media-ish about it. Have a bit of fun or just make something really easy and quick. All right. So for these earrings, I just cut out 2 layers of these, just like this, and that's all I did. That's it. And then I put some sort of silver foiling on it, and then gave them a coat, which we'll do. I won't do the foiling, but we will give them a bit of a coat. So, so I didn't have to cut out all these pieces. All I did was this, and that was it. We were done. So you know, there's lots of different ways to put it together. Okay, so then these two I am going to attach together like so. with a bit of glue. So let's do that, and that's just so they look nice from both sides. Oops, got my finger. Okay, and then sandwich these two together. It's just going to make it a bit stronger, look a bit prettier. Oh, that's so badly lined up, Katie. I might need to put some more glue on now. I don't want to put too much on though, because I don't want it to go lumpy. Alright, let's try again. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, then we're just going to flatten that out. And this side, why not? Okay, don't need my glue for a minute, so let's pop that lid on there. Okay, so now a couple of things. If you haven't lined it up very well around the edge and you've got little bits hanging off, I tend to find my, I have a little emery board here, and I just run around the edges and just smooth them all out, make sure that they're the same all the way around. Like so. And let's say I'm happy with that. I'm not, but we won't, you don't want to watch me do that. And then got a couple of choices. So you can see here that you can see the white line from my fancy marbled paper, but then it's black in the middle, and I want it to be black all the way around. So you could either use a Posca pen, well, this is just my suggestions. There are other ways to do it. Okay, so let's see if I got a Posca pen in here. Should have grabbed this out first. Oh, you know what? I could just use this fine liner. I have this fine liner. It's not a fine liner at all. It's a fat liner. So I could just run around here like this and fix up those edges. In fact, I like that a lot, so I think I'll keep going with that. But the other way that you could do it is to use your distress tool and some distress ink, and you could just ink around there as well. So I could just pick this up and ink around here as well, like so, and just get rid of that black line. So what I think I might just nip off and do is I'll finish doing that and just leave this to dry, leave them all to dry before I do anything else. I'll put this one together to this stage as well, and then I'll come back and we'll put them together. Okay, so we're back in a moment. Okay, I'm back and I have let these dry off. So the next thing to do now is I'm going to do some heat embossing on these ones. On this one here, I could, if I had some patience, which is what I did with this one, these ones here, was you could use some glossy accents. I actually used something like, it's a dimensional Mod Podge. I used this one here, and I think I did 2 coats, and they came out really super shiny and pretty. But that's quite difficult to do on this one here. So on these ones here, I would definitely use heat embossing. I'm just going to heat emboss both of them today because it's quicker. But there is that option as well. So let's pop that one away. And I've got a little piece of paper here to do my embossing on. And I have some Sizzix clear embossing powder. There's already a bit in here, but I'll put a bit more in. And got my heat gun, and I have some tweezers and my Versamark. So all I need to do is just pop this on here. Probably do 2 coats. It makes it nice and shiny. So I'm just going to press it down on there, and then I'm just going to pick it up and pop it in my clear embossing powder. And give it a little shake. Pop that one down, and then I may as well do this one at the same time. So this one, I think I'll do 2 coats on both sides of this one as well, but we'll just do 1 coat at a time. And pop that one in there. Give it a little shaky shake. And pick that one up. Give it a little tap. Get the excess off. Okay. Get all that gunk off my hands, and then I'll hit it with my heat gun, and I'll turn the sound off so you don't have to listen. So I have finished heat embossing these. I did this one twice on both sides. It's still got a little bit of dimpling, and I could probably do another coat, but this one's going to sit on top, so I don't even think that you'll notice that. So, and this one I've done 2 coats just on the front. I didn't worry about doing the back. So now I just need to get my little jump ring here and open that up like so, and put this guy on here through the hole, and this one is going to go on top, and then I'm going to attach my little earring hook and close up that jump ring, and that's it. That's my earring, and I really like how that one sort of dangles around a little bit too, so it's got those two layers. So then we can pop it in our box. And I've already done the other one. So then this can just pop in here with this one, and we have a gift, and I think they are so sweet. Look at those in their little matching gift box. So that is how you make the flourish earrings, and to make all of these earrings I've just gone through exactly the same process. So you can see I've used all sorts of different colours of cardstock and some different types of inserts. So I've used a pattern here. I've got no fancy cutout here. I've used vellum, acetate, cardstock and foil, and they're all different, and I love them. I think they're great. Great way to use up scraps. Fabulous little quick project. All ready to go. Stick a bow on it and you're done. So they look like this. I've gone through how to upload them to Cricut Design Space. You can find them in my Etsy store, and I'll put the link down below. But thanks very much for joining me for this quick little tutorial today, and I hope I see you guys again soon. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Bye.